Hey guys, this is Danks87. Today I'm going to be showing you a Glowstick Powerup. This is another request from Thomas Duffy. He loves his power-ups, keep them coming. Let's pull down the light a little bit. As you can see, it glows. Lets me see where I can go, although this video quality is not that great, so you can't see as well. And you can throw it. Then after a short time you get it back, and then you can throw it again. This should be great for cave levels or horror levels. So let's get into it. So you're going to need a blaster handle, 2 timers, an occupancy tweaker, a knock gate, and a material tweaker. So we're going to start off with my old favourite, a sticker panel. I want to make this quite small. We want it flat. Then change it to whatever colour you want the glow stick to be. So I'm going to use green and make it completely invisible. Now duplicate it because we're going to need 2. On one of them put a light. Once the light's down on it, change it to the same colour as the glow stick, so green. I'm going to make it affect whatever area I want it to be. So if you want a smaller glow, we go with a smaller amount. Affect the fogginess so it gives it a bit of a more of a glow feel. And lastly, not to forget to make it not visible in play mode. Okay, next up we're going to put a microchip onto the other piece without the light on it. Then we're going into our decorations. We're going to find our glow stick. I want to make this glow stick as small as possible, so turn off any of your snaps. Make it as small as possible, rotating whilst pulling down on the right analog stick allows you to make it as small as possible. Now we need to change that sticker panel to be rubber. The size of it, the rubber should turn up invisible anyway. Next up we want our material tweaker. Firstly we want to make it make no sound, and we want it to be bouncy, so about 40% bounce is good. Then we want to stick both of those together. And save that as an object. What we're going to use is exactly the same thing, but we're going to delete the microchip on it, and instead we're going to place a blaster handle instead. So in the same place as the microchip we're going to put the blaster handle. Make sure that this goes onto the rubber and not onto the one with the light on it. Okay, so inside here we're going to start off by getting our timer out. Now the timer, whatever time is set to, is how long you will not have a glow stick in your hand after you've thrown it. Mine is 4 seconds. Okay, then we want a NOT gate, and we want to attach that to the timer. Then we want our occupancy tweaker. We want to attach that to the NOT gate, and we want it completely invisible. Next we want to attach the output of the timer to the light. And then we want to add a microchip inside our blaster handle. And also attach the timer to the activation of the microchip. Inside this microchip we want our emitter. Change some of the emitter's settings. Fire only once, emit once. I make my glow sticks last for about 30 seconds until they disappear. I only have about 3 out at a time. It's up to you how many you have. They have a fade effect when they disappear. Then we're going to add our glow stick that we made earlier. And we're going to line it up right and pull it forward slightly. Then we're going to add some velocity to it and some spin. I usually use quite a lot of spin because the spin doesn't give too much at low numbers. Then we're going to use the trigger output on the chip into the emit. Then the input of the trigger into that circuit board into the reset in the timer. It's important that you use the one from inside the microchip, otherwise you can constantly reset it. Okay, save that as a power up, and that is it done. Obviously you can play around with different lighting, all sorts of different things, how far you throw it, how long it lasts, how many you can throw, how long it takes before you pick another one up. So it's completely up to you. I hope this is exactly what you needed. The glow effect on this one seems to be quite high. I should have probably lowered that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Keep tuned for more and keep your requests coming in. Thanks guys.